Romano, help us understand the scope of this. The Democrats want documents from so many people. What's the goal?
Yeah, it's a breathtaking in scope. Virtually everybody connected to the president in some aspect. People in his business world, like Alan Weisselberg, longtime chief financial officer of the Trump Organization. Ronna Graff, who is a longtime gatekeeper of the president from the Trump Organization. His sons, Eric Trump, Donald Trump Jr., his son-in-law, and former senior White House advisor Jared Kushner. People who used to work at the White House, like Hope Hicks, the former communications director, among many, many others. They're trying to look into all aspects, controversies that have not been fully investigated by Congress, but they may very well have been investigated by other entities, namely the special counsel, Robert Mueller, as well as the Southern District of New York, the attorneys there who have, of course, led to the guilty plea of Michael Cohen, who implicated the president in 2 crimes involving the alleged hush money payments of women who are about to come forward with their stories of those alleged affairs involving the president. They want to look into that aspect as well, including the letter they sent to David Pecker, who's the chairman of the parent company for the National Enquirer, to learn about the extent of their efforts to cover up some of those stories in the run-up to the 2016 campaign. They want to keep this going for weeks and months. Expect potentially public hearings. I talked to a committee aide this morning, John, who said that we're talking about weeks, not months, in terms of having hearings potentially in public. They want to be as, quote, transparent as possible, they're saying. And they've also had discussions with the Southern District of New York and with Mueller's team about the scope of this document request, and they've been essentially green-lighted to move forward. So essentially, John, this is going to continue for some time in a very, very aggressive investigation involving this very one committee. Of course, there's several others doing different aspects, but this is going to touch on almost every aspect and controversy that has emerged over the last 2 years.